EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us down south to Mercedes-Benz Stadium on the west side of downtown Atlanta. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Atlanta Falcons. Mike Tirico with Greg Olson. We're ready to start year two together in the booth. Off we go from Mercedes-Benz Stadium. And he's stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. They run with the argument. It's Bucky Irving. He'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. Dayon Henley there on the tackle.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 7. They'll go again here with Irving. And he'll pick his way forward. A gain of about 5. And that's going to set up 3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Replays in and a test. It's 3rd and 2. Mayfield to throw. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
180. Kings.
They will indeed go as they look to throw.
Coaches love to come out early in the game and establish a very aggressive approach. But I'm just not sure, Mike, if at this point in the game they needed to make this decision. I'm going to be very curious to see, does this come back later in the game to bite them?
They'll run it for the first time with Bijan Robinson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Great job here by this linebacker, Mike. There was no reading and reacting. From the snap, he was attacking. Meets the ball carrier right at the line of scrimmage. No gain.
On 2nd down, Sanders. Complete. Former first-round pick Drake London with the catch. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal.
A give, and here comes Robinson. And he will score! Bijan Robinson, touchdown Falcons. The veteran Nick Folk here for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Falcons have their first lead of the new year. They're up 7-0 here in the season opener. After the touchdown, out is Folk to kick this one away. This returnable with Rivers. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Baker. That's going to be incomplete. Hufford very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
2nd and 10. Throwing is Baker. Rolling right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and the quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10.
Regular. Hey, alert.
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. Pass thrown deep for Godwin. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up 4th down. So, on 4th down, Riley Dixon on to punt for Tampa Bay. Back deep, Jahan Dotson. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line.
Here we go, set. Ready,
The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. Past the 45. A terrific run. He's got this one down inside the 30-yard line. It's a big run by Robinson. It covers 51 yards.
Let's go now.
It's going to be caught by Cooks. And he'll take this one in. Brandon Cooks. Touchdown Atlanta. Now, folks, on for the extra point. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. After the touchdown, out is Folk to kick this one away. This returnable with Rivers. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Baker. Gonna give it to Irving. And the strength on display, rambling through tacklers for a gain of 8 yards.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
180! What's up?
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. And some good running there. That's a first down up to the 43.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up the first down.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Off the play fake. It's Mayfield. That'll be complete to Gainwell. He'll be out of bounds. Decent pickup of 5 on first down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
On second down, Baker. He's got his man, the tight end, David Njoku. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
We'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allowed the first down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the first down.
On first down, here's Irving. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Well, it's been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Right back to Irving. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. Give him 14 on that one. It's a first down for Tampa Bay.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground, and tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around, so continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage, mix in the runs with the pass, and if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
Mayfield to throw on 1st and 10. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live the play.
He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. That's Ibuka in motion. On 2nd down, a run with Irving. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up 3rd down. So, first quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. It's the Falcons with the early lead. Greg and I back in Atlanta after this. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. They go.
Killed. Yes, sir.
Chance at all. He'll go down. Jesse Bates, the veteran safety.
New rules. You can go for it down on 14 if you wanted to.
On 4th down, Chase McLaughlin in for the Bucks. This one from just under 50 yards. McLaughlin's kick is good. And the Bucks get their first points of the game. They trail 14-3.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
McLaughlin hit the field goal a moment ago, and now he's back to kick this away. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out, per the new rule, to the 35-yard line.
Got it. Ready? Deputy! 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Let's go now.
They'll go again with Robinson. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down, forthcoming.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Ready, set. Trap 60. Trap 60. Go. Ready.
From the gun, it's Shador. He's got the open man. That's McConkey. He's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
Okay, break.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Let's go. Deputy Lying. Go.
Out of the gun, it's Sanders. And is downfield to the tight end Pitts. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
Move it, 19. 10 to 11. 10 to 11.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Mustang 19. 18 left. Ready.
From the shotgun, it's Sanders. To the goal line and in. Drake London. Touchdown Falcons. Folk now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Falcons move out to a 21-3 advantage. After the touchdown, out is Folk to kick this one away. On the return is Sean Tucker. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. That's Ibuka in motion. The kid, this is Irving, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that one.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. They'll run with Irving. And he'll move this ahead for about 4 yards. From his safety spot, Jesse Bates makes the play.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
20. Run.
To throw is Mayfield. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. Now he's free at the 35. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 75 yards. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. On is Chase McLaughlin for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Buccaneers get a bit closer here. It's now 21-10. Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
Ready? Here we go. Hey, 60 Bobcat.
On first and 10.
Hell no, I'm not in the nobody's in the party or nothing. I'm just chilling. Tune in on YouTube, ESPN YouTube. Relax shot, man. Watch it. We keep the game nice and simple for Shadur, and Bijan cooking up, man.
Just seems this possession's going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
Watch it do that. Yeah, I think so.
Force the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
Let's give credit to that pass rush for making
Hey,
their
man.
presence felt, and
Crazy
although it
world,
didn't
man.
result in a sack,
He wanted to beat me so bad, man. It's my fans.
that's just enough to force that incompletion.
You feel me? No, we took a break until the draft was over, cause we had been playing since pretty much just the game came out, so we've been playing for a cool last minute. Oh, he didn't hold that. He didn't hold that block, bro. But yeah, nigga. So we took a little break. It was like a few weeks, like 2 weeks. I don't even remember if I get ball I have or not.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Another run here for Robinson.
Damn, I thought I was going to get fucking 5 yards.
Pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying.
Bitch, I would never teach you how to play Madden.
They bring him down for a short game.
Damn, almost a W punt.
Less than 2 minutes to play in this first half. Greg and I back with more on this opening week after this.
Man, just learn how to cover just a part of the field, man.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
I think I get ball I have. I don't know.
Now the Bucks will take their first timeout.
Yeah, I'm like, it's such a gamble playing safety.
The second down play.
Wide receiver.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. He'll let one go down the middle.
If he would have got burnt like that, I trusted that DB. And I wanted to,
Yeah, so this is kind of interesting, Mike. So
oh yeah, no, fuck no. You know, I gotta make sure that nigga was manned up. That nigga almost got burnt though. Just sorry ass. I don't fucking know.
In this case, they do a great job protecting
Man.
the quarterback to take a shot down.
Yeah, I do got AJ Terrell's brother though.
But that's a good
Yeah,
sign for down
I got.
the road.
If it's an end, I'm telling you right now, he don't play. All right, we already got ends set over here, nigga. I traded for Thibodeau and Josh Allen. Oh, wow. Well, he might have something because of that. Oh, this nigga Mosley just got burnt. Shout out Baker Mayfield, man.
Two consecutive incompletions in a row.
Big OU guy right there, man.
Dobson will bring it back. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take
I was gonna say, that nigga probably smoked a cigarette.
on first down. It's Robinson.
Oh my goodness, Bijan.
Physical run. Motoring forward for 9.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. From the gun, it's Sanders. Left side catch made by McConkey. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. It's good for a Falcon first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Warriors 70. 60 Vikings. 60 Vikings. Viking 18.
To throw is Sanders.
Look at Shador. Put the wrist up.
Touchdown Atlanta. What a start to the year. His second touchdown.
Shout out Brandon Cooks, man. I literally just signed him right before the game.
Folks at the point is good. And the Falcons
Right before I said Cooks, can you be in Atlanta right now? I need you here in 15 minutes. Hey, he was here. Hey man, had it ready. Had it ready.
is coming their way. This returnable with Rivers.
Oh man. Okay. I was gonna say.
Decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
No, I ain't gonna lie. I really don't know how he broke that shit though. I possession caught that shit too. I was spamming eggs.
On first down is Mayfield. On the run to the right. Taking off. Timeout here, Tampa Bay. That was their second. As the clock stopped, 21 seconds to go.
Shador actually throwing some pretty good passes, man.
Take a look at his eyes. You can
Like
see
that pass was
clearly going through
70.
all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down.
You said what? Oh yeah, no, I traded that nigga. I don't use lefties, bro.
Second down, they need
I don't use lefties. Him and Tua got packed up. They know, bro.
now Mayfield. Flush to his right.
I'm like, and they were 73 and 74. They didn't have no abilities. Like it was not worth it. I'm not finna grind to dev up a fucking lefty, man. I hit up like 5 niggas for a QB, and the Browns nigga was the first nigga to hit me back. So we're getting Shador, man.
First and 10.
Hey, hell yeah.
Mayfield. A ball deep for the end zone.
Yeah, that's the pick I made.
This one batted away.
I wanna. It was some other teams, but one of the niggas who I really wanted to play is in this division. That's so I can play him twice a year. That was one of the reasons. And then I wanted a team with a good running back, and somebody had picked the Lions. So no, bro, they already took him, bro. You already know that was first pick, though. That would have been first pick. I would have took that for sure. I already hit that nigga for CD. The nigga told me he ain't trade CD. I'm sick, man. Hey, you damn right, nigga. I wouldn't have traded damn near nobody.
Now whistles. Play clock at 0.
Yeah, I wouldn't have traded like nobody. Yeah, I probably would have, but like I don't know who I would have. Probably like Kenny Clark. But I wouldn't trade like key players.
Second down throw from Mayfield. Moving outside the pocket.
That nigga, and then that nigga said Dak was on the block, but then I don't think he was for real though. Nigga ain't hit me back.
Third down.
Would have took my guy, man.
Good quarterback scramble, Mike, is knowing when it's time to go from a thrower to a runner.
Nah, I can't send you an invite because I'm on Madden. Unless Ed get on. Ed the only other nigga who can send an invite.
Really positive yards and then get out of bounds.
Oh. Which other niggas wanna play?
Will come in and
Oh, okay. Which best of 3?
this would tie the NFL record.
Yeah, which y'all 1-1
56-yard attempt.
or 1-0 him? Yeah, I remember I was in here last time. Yeah, put that shit on NBC, man. put that shit on NBC. Bro, yeah, wait, let me see what the score is.
Over Justin Tucker. There is company.
The Cavs won. I was watching that shit earlier. Pistons won. Okay. Bro, Paolo and Kate was going dumb. They had 45 apiece, nigga. Yeah. Okay, Rockets up right now.
Get back at it
Fight.
as we get back underway here on EA Sports. We'll go ahead
That
and
boy
just
Cole, he
see
just needs some help, but they need this real second option, bro. Like,
it'll come out to the 35.
it's just Cade. Durant is a big man, bro. Like, that nigga's a big man. He really supposed to be like third option lopper type shit. He don't got like that nice ass post work to be second option, you know? Bro, I was watching the highlights of that Sixers Celtics game.
On first down with
That boy Embiid is so tough.
for London. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection.
Shit, probably.
inside the 20.
He'll probably play again though.
Big one there to start the second half. It's a gain of 49.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult
Bro, he don't got shit else to do, bro. He doing it for the city, man.
football against
Them
the
niggas,
really
everybody in Philly better own a Joel Embiid jersey, nigga.
Plays like this, it just shows how
Like, that nigga been trying his whole career. Nigga just can't stay healthy.
It's a give.
And he out there getting crazy buckets at like 60% health.
Just a short game.
Bro, Tony, that nigga Curry don't get contested, bro.
Second down and 8. Here's Robinson. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
he sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
They come to the line needing 11 here on third down. Now, Shador. That one complete to McConkey. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. That is going to set up an interesting fourth down decision.
We see teams more and more throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, really for two reasons. One, they're confident that they can pick up the first down with yards after the catch. Two, teams' willingness to go for it on fourth down is at an all-time high.
18, dragon 60.
They're going on fourth down. Sanders. And he's into the end zone yet again. Brandon Cooks. Touchdown Falcons. What a start to the season. It's a 3-touchdown week number 1. Folks, extra point is good. And the Falcons will extend this third quarter lead. After the touchdown, out is Folk to kick this one away. This returnable with Rivers. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line. There. Good defense. Held to no gain.
And the big man in the middle swallows him up right at the line of scrimmage. And I think the next time this offensive play caller decides to go to the ground game, Mike, I bet she's going to find a different place along that defensive front to attack.
They'll send a man in motion left. Throwing on second down, Mayfield. Will swing this.
This nigga Bucky Irvin is fast as hell.
He's going to have a
This is all offense, though.
nice pickup of Knob.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
On second down, Baker. A pass pulled in by Irving. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and They were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Oh, that's cooked. Oh, it's not cooked because he hit the wrong button or something. I just saw Jimmy Ward today too. Put that nigga, he was on the plane with Cooks on the way to the game.
Anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow.
Shador cooking today, man. That's what we like to see.
They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take.
First and 10.
Cougar 19.
And here's Bijan. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
He was brought down at the 10-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
Ready up.
They face second down and 7.
19 target.
And here comes Robinson on a toss to the right. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Back at the 13-yard line.
3rd and 10.
19 Lions. Here we go.
Now it's Sanders. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation. And this offense, they're likely to result in sacks. I think at this point in the game, Mike, you had things under control. Not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
This returnable with Rivers. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28.
Oh, I hope he don't quit the game. Yeah, and I really hope he don't quit. He paused the game. I'm scared he's gonna quit. I don't want him to quit, bro. I'm cooking with Shador, man. I need Shador more stats. Lad too, man. Talking about in my Madden league? Nah. These are like regular teams. I just traded for this nigga. I've probably made the most trades in the league. I've already made like 5 or 6 trades, bro.
Mayfield to throw it here on 1st down. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's out of bounds, up close to the 45-yard line. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a 1st down.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the 3rd quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
Mayfield to throw on 1st and 10. He'll air it out down the middle.
Terrell, okay.
Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down.
So often we see on these deep passes, the defender lose track of the ball in the air. They then tend to panic, and it either leads to a big pass completion or a defensive PI. In this case, he stays in phase. He's able to break the ball up and prevent a big play from happening.
Off the play fake. It's Mayfield. Short pass taken in by the tight get 12 yards on that pass. Good for a Buccaneers first down. To throw is Mayfield.
Oh my God. And he scores. Oh my gosh. Why did he even go for that? Like that? The nigga tried to get a diving pick. Backwards.
All the way around, finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
Rocking the ring. There's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback. And the ball's coming out to the 35.
Here we go. Bracco 80. 70 Timberwolves. Hey, whoa.
On the ground, it's Robinson. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
Have to imagine at some point here, Mike, the defensive coordinator looks to change things up. This running back has had his way with them all day long. Get a few more guys in the box. Then you know what that does. It opens you up down the field to that passing game.
Not much there. Maybe a yard. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 8.
Come on. Hey, 60 Eagles.
From the gun, it's Shador. Now, deep ball.
Oh, that was just dumb. Why am I judging Shador to make that pass right now?
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you were sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. It
5 steals in game 4. He's got 15 points in this one. He's hit 2 of their 12 threes.
Instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
The tight end going in motion to the left. On 1st and 10, here's Baker. Pushed out to his left.
Let's go.
Track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes. From 2-time Pro Bowler Josh Hines Allen, working his way in to register his first sack of the new season. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. That one incomplete. Good job. Pittsburgh there separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly.
Hell no.
What could have been an easy
I just
play.
threw that one ass. I threw a deep ball with Shador. He overthrew that bitch. You know, I wanted to test his limits. Austin Reese is playing tonight. He got 16 points.
Mayfield. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
I say one of the most critical elements elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
Let's see what they do here. This is 4th and long. McMillan, the man in motion. Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. Now a shot here, deep middle. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. Throwing now, Sanders on 1st down. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. Picked off by Zion McCollum.
So you find yourself entering the red zone.
Weak ass Drake London, man.
Start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
On the ground, it's Irvin. And his momentum completely stops there. Picked up, thrown down for a loss. From the gun, it's Mayfield. Reaching for it, the tight end couldn't bring it in. It's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
No one open, he'll drop it to his running back. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down mark. On 4th down, Mayfield. That's taken in. And he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down. On the give, it's Robinson. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
He will get into the end zone. Pat McConkey. Touchdown, Atlanta. This has got to feel good, Greg. You open at home and a great performance with one more touchdown added on top.
Not many better ways, Mike, than to create some excitement amongst your fan base than to have a great home opener. Every team works all off-season. They stress it during training camp. Let's get off to a great start, and then all of a sudden you're able to do it in front of your home crowd. And this has been a really
On the return, here comes Tucker. He's across the 20, taking down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Mayfield to throw. Now, screen set up for Irving.
Well, damn.
And he's going to be out of bounds up around the 39-yard line. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a 1st down.
It's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the 4th quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive. I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
Pass thrown deep for Godwin.
Let's go, AJ Terrell.
Incomplete. Chris Godwin, the receiver he was looking for. And it'll lead to a second down.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ended up being a wasted down.
Hey, alert 33. Watch out.
Now Mayfield. Rolling to the left. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. It was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
Point it right, point it right, point it right. Watch out.
Baker to throw. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. Josh Hines Allen starting the season with a bang. His second sack in the season opener. Going to leave the offense out there for 4th and long.
180.
They'll go. Mayfield. This is caught. He's got a long way to go. And this is not going to do the trick. Not even close to where they needed to be. Turn it over. On down. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Now Robinson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
From the shotgun, it's Sanders. Forced to his right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
18, Pioneer. Here we go, Shaq. Go.
From the gun, it's Sanders. He fires downfield for Pitts. And he'll take it on in. Kyle Pitts. Touchdown Falcons. Now Folk on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Falcons will add one more onto their big lead.
52. Buccaneers 20.
After the touchdown, out is Folk to kick this one away. This returnable with Rivers. He'll get this past 20 before he's brought down side of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Baker gonna give it to Irving. What more could you ask for on 1st down? Nice run of 8, setting up 2nd and short.
Jesse Bates. 8 yards on the pickup.
Here's Mayfield working from the pistol.
32-yard line.
A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Emeka Ibuka, the intended receiver. And it's going to be 3rd down. Here's Mayfield. He's going to look for the home run ball. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
The offense defense is staying right there. They're going for it. 4th and a couple. They'll try to run. And he's going to have the Buccaneers first down. On a well-designed play to get 16 to keep the drive going.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Now Mayfield. He's going to let this one go deep. That one broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on first down. Couldn't connect. It'll bring up second down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
Point it right, point it right, point it right. Watch out.
Second down throw for Mayfield. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
180. Hey, alert 33. Kings. Hey, alert. Watch out.
From the gun on third down, it's Mayfield. He'll swing this out wide to Irving. It'll be a pickup 10. It's a first down for Tampa Bay.
And this completion certainly won't be changing the outcome of the game by any means, but I do think there is something to be said for teams that continue to fight. They continue to try to at least finish this game and have something to build off of going into next week.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. That's Ibuka in motion. On first down is Mayfield. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. But fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
On second down, Baker. And that one incomplete.
Just didn't quite get enough into that ball. You see sometimes the pressure, the rush, force a quarterback to throw the ball off his back foot. I think there was a little bit of that here at play. You have to be willing to step up, even in the face of pressure, get enough behind that ball to put that one a little bit more on the money.
So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's third and 10.
Run. 20. Regular.
Throwing is Baker. And left side, it's complete. They get 10 yards on the hook up there. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Tampa Bay.
Throwing is Mayfield. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they're in business now. He is
Only 4 niggas scores crazy. Nigga, do you not hit your center?
It's a gain of 26, and it'll set up first and goal.
Oftentimes in the NFL, Mike, blitzing a good quarterback can kind of be...
Nigga blew a 20-point lead.
What you do is you actually speed up their process of identifying the open target. So in this case, it's an underneath safety outlet. But the reason he went there so fast is because he was triggered to that target from the blitz.
And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. Out of the pistol, it's Mayfield. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. off by the rookie from Clemson. He's to midfield. Still on the move. And he's going to be out of bounds, but quite a turn of events here. He has set up the option.
Sorry, man. We need Shador Sanders touchdowns. We need Shador Sanders touchdowns, man.
Out of the gun, it's Sanders.
Yes, sir. Hell yeah, my Madden league back up and running, man. So
Now for the extra point.
I'm the Falcons. I traded for Shador to be QB1. My kicker just sold the fucking kick, nigga. Okay,
Two things that's gone wrong so far, so they're unable to add one more point.
just gave the fan to.
Big lead. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away.
Hey, that boy AJ Terrell, brother. That boy balling though today. He got 2 deflections. No way he's finna get a kick return.
Past midfield.
He got 2 deflections in a damn near pick 6.
Not before he takes this to the other side of midfield.
Well, I'll tell you what, Mike, when you've given up this many points, you're going to get quite the workload with your return units, and that's a really good effort right there. I mean, it's going to get lost anytime you have a one-sided game like this, but that's great determination on that run.
Alert, alert! Alert, alert! Stop!
Mayfield to throw it here on first down. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Now the Bucs will take their first timeout as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in this one.
And the Buccaneer first down.
Mayfield to throw on first and 10. Escaping to his left. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw in the pass. Is incomplete. Second and 10.
Hey, alert 33!
He was saying that. I can't confirm.
Point it right, point it right, point it right.
Out of the shotgun. Mayfield. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Third and long obviously isn't an ideal situation to be in offensively. It makes you very predictable, which then places a ton of stress on your offensive line and your quarterback. So they've got to start being more productive in these early downs and set themselves up for more success come third down.
Timeout here, Tampa Bay. That is their second. Clock stop. 21 seconds to go in the game.
So what they're trying to do with this concept here, Mike, is they're trying to put layers into the defense. There's somebody attacking deep. There's somebody attacking intermediate. And then in this case, they force the ball to be thrown to the underneath check down, and they're able to keep them short and force fourth down.
Run, run, run. Pistol, pistol, pistol. What's that?
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on fourth. It's going to give the ball over on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
60 Bobcat! 60 Bobcat!
On first and 10, it's Sanders. That's caught downfield by Robinson.
Bijan go!
Going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. So yet another touchdown pass, and that one's
And that's why they kicked you there.
most touchdown passes in a single game.
This could have been you instead, man.
To the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away.
I'm playing Madden. My shit over though.
And he'll be
We're about to be over in 1 second.
At the 29-yard line.
I'm trying to play some other type of football, man.
Here we go. One.
I
Final
know, man.
the pressure too much, and he goes down. So it's a win here for the Falcons. They move to 1-0.
You said what happened?
Earned this victory in the division, no less. Here in week
Y'all.
And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Falcons are winners as we say so long from Atlanta.
Oh my goodness. 3v3 equals what? What's the